Hey guys, JT here with an unboxing and another look at the Traxxas Stampede 4x4 VXL. You guys know I took a look at this when Traxxas released it in a couple of stores just as a demo model, but I didn't actually have one myself. So I went ahead, they got one in stock, so I went ahead, got one and purchased it, and I'm going to go ahead and crack this baby open. So give me just a minute to save all this rattling and pulling stuff out, and we'll see what this puppy looks like. Alright, got rid of some of that rattle thundercracker, boom boom boom. You guys remember that CarX commercial? Maybe not, from the late 80s, early 90s. But anyway, this is a look at this truck. Real quick, you guys know I can smell that, so I love the smell of a new RC car. Let's get this light going on real quick, try to get this going. So they give you some tools up in here as well. So they give you a tire tool, they give you a little wrench tool to work on the car. They give you shock spacers, so no, it doesn't come with threaded body shocks, and they are plastic. And they give you some stickers. I wish they would have gave you some Rustler 4x4 stickers. It may be a sheet up in there, but I don't see it. Sorry, that glare is probably killing you guys. I don't see any Rustler 4x4. Let's get this bag open. Let's see what we got in here. Alright, so the goodie bag is open. We got a couple of shock spacers here. Two can be used for the front, two for the back. Those are real thin. Then we got another set of shock spacers as well. We got a high-speed pinion gear, but you guys have to know you cannot reach that 65 plus miles per hour just by adding this pinion gear in there. And we're going to put this to the test. I don't know what comes in there. Excuse me, stock. I'm going to have to take another look. So I'm coming down kind of with a sore throat in a way, it seems like. But anyway, we'll test it stock out the box as it is without changing the pinion gear out. And then possibly I'll do some other stuff. I do have some anacondas and stuff I'm going to put on here as well. So that'll look pretty cool. They give you some basic tools and stuff for it as well. Stickers, they don't give you any Rustler 4x4 stickers, which I wish they would have. Traxxas used to give you a lot of stickers. They used to give you a whole 8.5 by 11 sheet, and now you kind of get this. So that would have been nice to get additional stickers, because if you buy other bodies, you want to put those stickers on there, so so you can identify the truck. But instruction manual or TQI manual for the TQI with the TSM and stuff on it, so that'd be fine. I'll probably run that maybe just a little bit on there. Instruction manual, blah blah blah, parts breakdown, stuff. We won't get into that. Then they give you about the ID charger, which I won't be getting. I do have batteries with Traxxas plugs on them and adapters, so I won't be utilizing their lipos because they're just limited with their lipos. So they give you a form. This should be to register. You can also register your kit online. I do recommend that. You can do it with any car, Armor cars and all that, to register them online as well. And then they give you basically kind of a startup manual, pretty colorful and stuff with that. So so this is probably all included in the cost with this. Some other manufacturers are, I'm not going to say they're going cheap, but they're doing better by either giving you a small booklet or letting you download online, because it does save on cost from printing all that stuff. So anyway, what I'm over here playing with is trying to get this TQ radio out. Or excuse me, TQI with Bluetooth. So anyway, this radio does have the TSM and stuff on there, but I'm probably not going to use it too much. I mean, this is 4-wheel drive, and I can drive pretty good, so I'm not too worried about using the TSM on there. They also give you, this is probably an additional battery strap. I'm curious to see which one's on here, so we're going to move this bad boy over here. I got to get this body off because it doesn't have, it's a bodyless or a clipless body where it just has this little latch right here where you flip that, push that up, and it actually comes out. So, man, I love the smell of new tires. Alright, body off, plastic off. Now, from you guys that have owned Traxxas cars before, like the X-Max and the new e-Revo, you guys know that there could possibly be problems as you start running this and flipping it more, as the body starts to kind of eat through these right here. But these look to be a little bit thicker. Let's look underneath it real quick. You guys probably can't see that too well there. But what I normally do, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some washers probably on here at some point real soon. That's going to be a little bit bigger so that these screws will not eat through the body, or maybe put some shoe on the inside of this so that these won't eat through the body. Because as you start running and flipping this more, it does eat through that. So they do kind of have, I guess this, I don't know if we want to call that a body skid guard or something with a truck. If it flips over and slides, it'll help protect your body, but this is also used for self-righting, something that Traxxas has. If your car flips over, you can hit, I think it's the set and the menu button at the same time. I've never used it, so I usually can do it with my throttle, but and it does self-right. It tries to put the car back on its tires and wheels. Basically, it's just accelerating, stopping, rocking it back and forth. So this helps with that too. As I mentioned, that this is a clipless or body clipless body, where it's just a latch where you actually flip this up and this actually comes off. So this piece right there actually fits down up in here. So it secures up in there and then you latch that down on there. So this is a look at the inside, and I'll do some comparisons to the Stampede 4x4 and possibly a Slash 4x4. But this is basically a Slash 4x4 LCG chassis that has been shrunken down. I mentioned it before when it first came out. It's not the size of a Slash 4x4, guys. It's the size of a Stampede 4x4. They just shrunk the chassis down. So you guys that have Stampede 4x4s, you can utilize this on here. A couple of things with this. It does come with the Millennium system, the new motor. That should be a 4-part. They just put stronger magnets in this motor there with that. But some things are new on here, like this battery strap. The Stampede 4x4, when I do a comparison, you'll see some of the differences where this slips down and it slides up, and this lets you put bigger batteries in it. And this is going to be used for if you just have like a, I don't know, a standard 2S LiPo. But I'll just stick kind of to this and see how this works. But they did make a slot in here in case you do want to use a nickel metal or a 7-cell 8.4 volt nickel metal battery pack. So that's good. It does not have aluminum shocks, so they're not adjustable. They are plastic. So they seem like they may have improved these shock caps some. I don't know if you guys can see that, but these shock caps look to be a little bit stronger. I know they did some improvements on the A-arms and also on the drive shafts. Matter of fact, let me go get a drive shaft. So just to show you guys that these are, you probably can't tell 100%, but these new drive shafts, so you guys can see that there, are a little bit thicker than what they used to have before. So these should hold up to a lot more power. You can even tell kind of at the front end. You probably can't see it too well on the camera, but they are thicker. I can tell. I can even see comparing those right there. It is thicker. So these drive shafts are thicker. Excuse me. They did make the A-arms seem to be, the A-arms I'm not going to say seem to be, they are a different design. So those look to be a lot more durable than what normally comes on these kits as well. So that's a good thing. Get this light off because sometimes it can be too bright. It does come with a wheelie bar and stuff like that, so we're going to put this to test. But this is kind of flimsy there. I'm kind of worried about that possibly breaking off. The one on my Granite's a lot stronger, and I wish this was more adjustable. But they probably did it so they could fit this body on here properly, because you guys see that the wing is attached to the body there. So I'm kind of worried about that breaking at some point. So other things that are going to be, I guess, compatible with some of the other Traxxas cars, or even the Stampede 4x4, is some of the gear ratio stuff. You can go down to the 52 or 52, 32 pitch pinion gear, but you can also use like the eRevo spur gear in here as well. And that's going to be, I think, a 34 or 36 mod 1 pitch. So you can do a couple of things with this, which is good because this is going to be compatible with a lot of aftermarket parts for the Stampede and the Slash 4x4, which is good. Of course, it comes with, you know, adjustable links and stuff, which is good. But it is a new design. I'm not going to say it's just a Slash 4x4, because it's not. It does have a couple of new things on. Like I said, these shock caps look to be different and look to be a lot sturdier than they were before. These checking out something in there. Okay. I was looking to see if you could put the sway bar set on here, and you can. I see You guys can't see it down up in there, but where this is actually pointing right here is where you could actually attach that sway bar, and then you can actually put it there in the front and the rear, which is good. Yeah, you can do it there in the front as well. So I was just checking that out to make sure. But this is a lot different. I mean, you couldn't just take a Stampede 4x4 body, of course, and put it on here. And that is going to kind of limit you with your bodies as well. So it would have been nice if they had a couple of holes in here where you could actually mount some stuff and put different bodies on it. Because right now you are kind of stuck with this body until Proline or something comes out with the aftermarket body or something for it. But, I mean, that's it. This thing is full ball bearings. It's brushless, ready to run. I've seen some videos on it. It's not going to hit 65 out the box. It even says it on the box. Matter of fact, let me show that to you guys. So here we go right here real quick. It says there 65 miles per hour with the 22 and a 54. The 54 spare gear is stock, but you don't get the 22 pinion gear. And you guys probably can't see that little star stuff real close to it. But it says it. Oh, that glare is just bad. Let's see if we can get this to focus in here. You know, stock gearing, it says optional included gearing, and it says optional gearing sold separately. So it won't hit this 65 plus out the box. It probably is 11 tooth stock, which is in there now, and then the 17 is going to be the highest speed gearing here to hit the 40 plus miles per hour. And then, of course, on 3S LiPo with the 5,000 plus milliamp. We'll see about this. We'll test these speeds out on 2S and 3S because it's saying you can hit 60 plus with that particular gearing in there. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see and do some testing with this. And yes, I will run this against, I know you guys want to see this run against the Arma Granite 4x4. So we'll do some testing against that and also against the Centon. And then we'll probably just take all three of them out and just do a driving session just so you guys can see how these things compare. And I will take this on some of the surfaces that I drove the other ones on. So probably going to run out of space soon, guys. So don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. I know this is a little bit long. I was just trying to show some of the components of this as well. I didn't get into too much with the tires, but the tire compound and stuff seems to be fine. The wheels seem to be fine. I didn't see any videos of people exploding tires and tearing them up, so that should be fine as well. So I'm just excited to get this out and get this running and then run this against some of the other competition out there as well. That body's not on there completely. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.